All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to keep things rolling here. Our next speaker, this is someone that I consider a friend. We've been able to meet through this Power Voice system. She is the founder of Purpose by Design. She is an author, conference speaker, minister, and success coach. Her weekly podcast, vlogs, and blogs are a lifeline of education and inspiration. Pamela and her husband, James, have been married since 1995. They have 6 children, along with their dog, Bailey, 3 cats, 7 birds, all residing in one big happy family in St. Paul, Minnesota. Ladies and gentlemen, Pamela Hinkle.
Oh, that was really sweet. Thank you, Barry. How is everybody doing out there today? I am learning so much, and I'm sure you are too. Thank you, Mr. Les Brown and Mr. John Tallarico and your amazing team for believing in me and giving me this amazing opportunity. I would like to begin by asking you to write this word right now in the chat box in capital letters. Are you ready? Freedom. Now, from this point forward, freedom will become our rally cry or war cry for this summit. So let's start it out strong. Give me a shout. Come on, freedom! Yes, I hear you. I hear the rally cry of champions. Champions who know that purpose is by design and not by default. These champions today, they will not be denied. These champions, they're like my favorite tree, a palm tree with roots that grow down deep into the ground. And when the storms of life come, they may bend and they may bow, but they do not break. In fact, they just grow stronger. You are one of those champions, and so am I. Now, the definition of champion is really awesome. It is a person who defeats all rivals and surpasses them. Isn't that powerful? And the definition of a warrior cry or rally cry is this: a leader who gives a shout or cry to rally the troops and give them courage to fight. So I asked one of our fearless leaders, John Tallarico, to give us a war cry, one that we could rally around and that would give us courage and that we could take with us. So one more time, come on, let's shout freedom. Ready? Let's go. Freedom! That is so powerful. Freedom brings power. So what I want you to do is use that freedom and release your greatness. The world needs it. Now, I would like to take a moment and quote a very famous line from, well, one of my favorite movies, Dirty Dancing. I'm sure you know it. If you do, say it with me. Ready? No one puts baby in the corner. Now, this line could pertain to anybody's life. Baby had been held back, and it was time for her to break loose. I can relate to that. Can you? For so many years and many ways, life tried to hold me in the corners. Whether it was surgeries as a small child, a serious back injury I suffered as an adult, or my leadership and authority being challenged because I'm a woman. But like baby, I had to choose. I had to choose to break loose and come out of the corners. Now listen, in 2021, WON, it is going to be imperative that we don't let anything hold us in the corners. Not circumstances, mindset, hurts, nothing. If it doesn't align or serve with your purpose by design, write this down. Eliminate it. Eliminate it. Get rid of it. You see, in life, we will have problems and we will have promises. But if we focus on the problems far too long, they just look like they're getting bigger when they're usually not. And we end up at purpose by default. But if we can keep our eyes on the prize of promise, we will be led to purpose by design. Now, here's the thing. It takes a champion mindset to keep your eyes on the promise in the middle of a problem. But remember, you are already a champion. How do I know this? That's easy. You're still here. You're here today. You are a champion. Now, I would like to share a story with you from my life, from a time when I didn't feel like a champion at all. I felt like I had lost. I had suffered a miscarriage. I was devastated. And I was in the beginning of a very sad divorce. I sat at coffee with my mentor at the time, Pastor Doug Roper, and he looked me in the eyes and he said these words, Pamela, you are not made out of sugar candy. Pamela, you are made of steel. I can remember it like it was yesterday, everybody. And I still feel all those emotions because I didn't feel like I was made of steel, not at all, but I wanted to really badly. I told Doug how I felt. And he said that I should borrow his belief in me until mine caught up with his own. Now, that is some of the most amazing and best advice anybody has ever given to me. I would like to share it with you today. So, with power and conviction, would you please repeat this after me? Ready? I am not made out of sugar candy. I am made of steel. Yes, you are. You are made of steel. You are a champion. Now, my favorite book has examples of many, many champions. There's Moses, King David, Queen Esther, Deborah, just to name a few. None of them showed up in life with a crown on their head or a sword in their hand. They had to fight for their future, just like you and me. Now, here's the thing about this. They were called to be warriors, called to be kings and leaders. And they were chosen, handpicked, appointed, and anointed. Guess what? So are you. Yes, you are appointed and snap, anointed. Yes, you are. You are called and chosen for such a time as this. Yes, this crazy time that we are living in. I know it's crazy, but you're called right now. COVID is still out there. Do you know what? My whole family and I had it. It was awful. There is so much instability out there. I get it. But your voice and you are called to bring stability into this time. You are chosen, great one. You are chosen to be a world changer. And I think we can all agree, right, that the world needs a lot of changing right now? Yes. So it is simple. It is time to say yes and answer your call right now. It is time to fear not and believe only. Now, Edwin Lewis Cole says this: attitude determines your altitude in life. I have a question for you. How high do you want to fly? How far do you want to go? The only thing that limits you is what's right here that drops here. And if you believe all things are possible, then they are. Listen to me, champion and world changer. You are here for such a time as this, and the world needs you. You have a work to do and a purpose by design. And you can do it because, as Les Brown says, my mentor, you have greatness in you. So I challenge you to step into your greatness. Now let's end on a strong note and give a shout one more time of our rally cry. Freedom! Yes. Thank you for listening to me. I am Pamela Hinkle. I would love to be a part of your journey. I have a free mini course for you. Come and visit me at purposewithpamela.com. Thank you.
Freedom!
Freedom!
Yes. Oh, Pamela, your energy radiates through the screen. I love the delivery. It was excellent. Thank you so much for sharing that. And one of the key points that you made is borrowing belief. I've told so many people that over the time that I got enough belief for both of us and take a little bit of mine. So that's a powerful message. So thank you for sharing that.
Thank you, Barry.
Absolutely.